What's going on, everyone? This is Sheets, and I'm going to be doing just a very quick look at lineup build for the 3-game slate tomorrow. I'm going to do this again tomorrow at noon. So just again, this is my first look, and I'm literally just going to take a quick look and then build. I did put some projections up, and those are obviously going to change as well. But just take a quick look at what we have here. Now, again, I like this. These are 3 island games. You'll be able to late swap at each stage if you wanted to. And you clearly have one game with a lower total than the other 2. I mean, I'm looking at this. I mean, I imagine that very few people are going to be on this Chargers-New England game. The Cincinnati-Denver game, people are going to jam, as will, you know, to some degree, the Arizona-Rams game. So right off the bat, I would say that if you can find stuff from this Charger-New England game, or just kind of, you know, have some faith to be on the right, you know, get on the right side of variance somehow, I think that without even looking, this game's got to be low owned, right? Who's doing that? So in a 3-game slate, you don't really want to treat it like a showdown, but you certainly don't want to treat it like a big classic slate also. This is just basically your typical 4 p.m.-ish type slate on a weekend, and you're going to get one game which is significantly lower than everybody else. I mean, I presume, right? What's up, Depot? So that's what I'm guessing. I mean, well, let's sort this by. Well, let's get our projections up in here, which I had from before. And you sort it like just by value, I guess, just something to do. I mean, you really don't see much in that first game. You have Drake May as like the worst of the quarterbacks, right? You have Herbert as like the 3rd of the worst of the quarterbacks. And the first position player you see is Hunter Henry at tight end. So that's going to be my first bit of advice. You know, all else being equal, you know, I think that you're going to want to do something. Oh, hold on a minute. Hey, I'm in the middle of a couple of calls. You need me? Okay. So, yeah, I would consider trying it. You know, first of all, you might have issues with the running backs at the Chargers, right? Don't you have some problems there? I mean, what kind of projection is this? Sabersim has Vidal with a 6-point projection. That can't be, right? Who do they have projected a running back here? So, yeah, we're going to have to look at this again. But Vidal at running back's almost like a lock, isn't he? We have all these other guys out. Edwards out. Dobbins out. I don't know about any of this, but I definitely like that. The New England side, Ramondre Stevenson in close games usually does well. I don't know. I'm kind of inclined to be down with getting different by playing some guys from the Chargers in New England. Now, we're going to run it to see if I'm actually going to get any, but we'll see. I mean, look, obviously, you know, if you want to know who the good plays are, I mean, this is it, right? You'll go Denver, Cincinnati. It doesn't take much, right, to see. You got Chase Brown, Jamar Chase. Now, T. Higgins is questionable. We have to keep an eye on that. Sutton's always a good play. And then if you want to get different, play some of these other receivers like Martin Mims. And you probably don't want to play these running backs for Denver anymore. You just don't know what's going on. So this guy's I'm probably out on Denver running backs. So look, I'm not going to tell you not to play these guys, but they're going to be really popular. And let's see, and Arizona, the Rams, I mean, both these running backs, boy, oh boy, between Chase Brown, James Conner, and Kyron Williams, is there going to be any room for Ramondre in this build? You know, like, I think people will end up playing Vidal. I mean, I can't imagine people ignoring that price. I have to feel that projection is going to change. I don't know. But where is the Ramondre Stevenson ownership going to go if all those other guys look so much better? Let's see. Like I have him at 17%. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be lower than that. So I don't know why I'm taking this big stand in this game, but whatever. Oh well, thank you for that. Can't see the screen. Okay, so let's share that. Well, again, just to show you, I mean, the running backs. I mean, I have Vidal at 10. For some reason, Sabersim has him at 6. I don't know what that's all about. But we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. I only have Ramondre at 10. Also, I think both those guys are low. You know, listen, Chase Brown is 20. Kyron is 20. What about? Wait a minute. Where is? Wait, is James Conner out too? So I have. Hold on. What is going on here? So I guess he's questionable. I don't even have him in. I have him projected at 0. So I have to. Let's see what's going on in this game. Okay. Am I that bad? I don't know if James Conner is out. I guess I am. All right, let's see. Let's take a look here. Conner, last it said, trending in the right direction. So we basically have no idea, right? Okay. So we should have all this, right? So Conner is trending in the right direction. We have, Dobbins is, I see. I see what's happening here. So Dobbins might be coming off of injured reserve. So we don't know this yet. All right, this is okay. This is making sense, at least a little bit. So if in fact Dobbins is in, I think I'm going to be off of these running backs from the Chargers. I'll be too much of a split. I don't think I'm going to be off of the Ramondre Stevenson. And as far as the receivers go, obviously the normal guys from the Rams, you know, it makes sense. Puka, Cup, whatever. And then for Arizona, there's nothing wrong with any of these plays. I just think they're going to be highly owned. So I'm curious what we actually get when we run this the first time. I think what we should do to be responsible here, we can't give Conner a 0. We'll give him a 16. And then let's go back to the Chargers and let's give – what are we going to give Dobbins? Well, they haven't projected a 50% ownership, but with no projection. I mean, this can't exactly be the case, right? Let's just see. Let's see if if I refresh it, maybe things have changed. Let's see. There's Dobbins. All right, so now he's back. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to redo these projections, but let's just run one with as is, with what SaberSim has for now. Let's see what we get. You know, the good thing is that I'll play this 1 o'clock game, and then when that game is 20-14 and I lose, I don't have to worry about it. It's probably a late slate anyway. Got the two showdowns. How cool would it be though if you somehow got that game to go off? Then you could just like swap into all chalk in the last couple of games. Lock it in. I know people are going to do this. They're going to X out this first game and turn it into a 2-game slate. So I wonder if I could just get on the other side of that. All right, so let's just run the Sims here with what SaberSim has as the projected fields, which God knows what those are right now. But again, let's just see. I have an interesting call in about 20 minutes, which I have to kind of prepare for. That's why I have to just blast through this. But I did want to at least look at something. So without going autofill, I'd be getting, oh, look at all this. So yeah, Stafford and all this. So let's just see. I'd be getting, let's see, first of all, how much? I'd only be getting 12% Drake May. Well, that's in the whole pool. That's in the pool. Where are my actual exposures? Oh, here. I'm getting 0 Kyler Murray in the sim after simming. That's a little bizarre. 6% Drake May. That's it? They want me to jam all the Stafford? Ugh. I don't know. I hope I don't do this. I'm so confident. It's so weird. This is just not like me either. You know, I just like to look at the Sims, just abide by them, whatever. But I'm just so sure that this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to play this first game because it's such a stupid thing to do. So stupid, it just might work, right? Well, this one's gonna be only 3% Bo Nix. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, that's fine because he's going to be so chalky. And Burrow because he's going to be so chalky. I guess 50% Stafford, 25% Herbert, that's good. But I definitely would want more Drake May. That's for sure. But for now, what we're going to do is we are going to just save these in here. Just so we have something. Now, other things to kind of consider with short slates like this is whether you want to treat it like a showdown. I mean, hold on, let me just look at this. So Higgins, by the way, is he'll play. Is how you want to treat it. In other words, do you want to just ignore, you know, stacks? Do you want to do geo-mean filtering? You know, really try to avoid dupes if possible. I mean, that's what I would do for a single game slate. I'd probably do it with a 2-game slate, and I definitely wouldn't do it with a 10-game slate. What about a 3-game slate? This is going to be one of those days, I'm telling you, where I just kind of, and this is something you really run the risk doing, by the way, being like a human being and everything, is letting your humanness kind of take over when your non-humanness is supposed to. This is what I'm going to end up doing. And again, maybe if I say I'm going to do it, it'll kind of make me not do it. Is I'm going to want to play the Chargers New England game. And what I'm going to end up doing is just simming like 75 different ways until I get that. And that's really not the way you're supposed to use these tools, okay? You're supposed to use these tools to direct you into what you're supposed to play, not use the tools to justify what you wanted to play in the first place. But I know that's what's going to happen. I'm gonna run the Sims like normal, like I said here. Oh, 3% Drake May. I'm not doing it. Let me change one setting, you know, to do geo-mean filtering of like less than 21, and then see if that'll get me the Chargers New England. And then I'll like kind of go back and say, see, the reason why I did that was because I did the geo-mean setting, where the real reason was I was just so stubborn. I just wanted to play Chargers New England. So that's something, again, you have to really just keep in the back of your head, is that you are a human being, and try to resist the human temptation of doing what I think I might be doing. Anyway, all of this is a full 24 hours from now. So hopefully, with any luck, I talk myself out of this whole process. But right now, that's just kind of where I'm at. You know, I just think is that the ownership of a team of a game that's 6 points lower in total is going to be just commensurately just too low. And if you play guys like Ramondre Stevenson and the Chargers guys, and even the New England guys, put up a number, you know, everybody's so confident that the Cincinnati game is going to go off that everybody's going to play these guys. And, you know, nothing's guaranteed. I don't know if that was really, really good content or really, really lousy content. I'm sure it's nowhere in the middle, but that's just kind of what was in my head. So I figured I would share that with you. And that is going to do it for the Saturday preview. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Oh, I will see you guys at 6 anyway for NBA/NHL tonight. But that is my first take, at least, at Saturday slate tomorrow.